Peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. In this corner boxing 24. How's everyone doing this evening? I'm doing okay. Hanging in there. So, listen, man. Wow. WBC is at it again, huh? So the WBC, they dropped Jaron Boots Ennis from the rankings. They dropped him down in the rankings. Okay? Got him as number 4 now. Now, you might say, well, damn, it's only one spot. Yeah, but he's supposed to be moving up. He's supposed to be moving down. Is that correct? When you're in the rankings in boxing, you're supposed to be moving up, not down. And the only way you're really supposed to move down is if you take an L or you refuse to fight, right? They'll move you out the rankings, right? You got a belt, you refuse to defend it, or you take an L. But when you're 28-0 with 26 knockouts like Jaron Ennis, how the hell are you being moved down? To put somebody ahead of you who just came back off of almost a 3-year layoff, 2.5 years after being beat, after being dropped, after being beat up by Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. How does that happen? You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman, the talker. Damn well he don't want to fight Spence. He don't want to fight Crawford. He don't know what he want to do. He wants the easy route. Okay? But he talks a lot. I don't understand, again, how can you drop Jaron Ennis, who's calling those fights out? He wants those fights. He wants Crawford. He wants Spence. And he's ready. So you push him down and push Keith Thurman in front of him after fighting a lightweight fighter at 147 pounds. He just fought a junior welterweight fighter, a junior welterweight, Mario Barrios, who actually gave him some trouble, who actually hurt him in the fight. So you already know, man. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. He didn't have an impressive win, right? He did hurt Barrios, don't get me wrong, but he was hurt in the fight too, though. And he said himself he was hurt. He took out his mouthpiece, and he said that if Barrios had laid down on the punch more, he would have stopped him. That's what Keith Thurman said. Okay, thanks for the honesty, Keith Thurman. We know what you are. We know you're not built like that. So we know you don't want to fight Crawford and Spence because they're going to stop you too. They're going to stop you. See what I'm saying? Barrios didn't stop you. He almost stopped you, but they're going to stop you. We know what Boots is going to do. Let's talk about Jaron Boots Ennis because he's the topic here that they moved down. We know he's going to get you out of there. We know he's going to stop you. So they move you closer and move him down. Then they put Virgil Ortiz as number 1. The same Virgil Ortiz, 18-0, 18 knockout, but man, he got rocked. He got hurt when he fought Kavalauskas. His last fight. So we know he ain't trying to get no ring with Boots. We know that, right? Absolutely not. Nobody's really trying to get in the ring with him. But I will say Crawford, at some point, he'll probably make a decision and fight him. But I know he wants that Spence fight. Spence may step up to the plate and say, you know what, let me fight this young boy. Let me try myself. He may do it. Who knows? Because he got to really be careful, man, because he had that detached retina. And you really don't want to get hit by no Jaron Ennis up in that eye. Or Crawford. Those are 2 dangerous fights for Spence, man. Honestly, man. I'm just keeping it real. But he's in the boxing game. You came back off of the injury. So, that's on you. But again, Jaron Boots Ennis. These dudes don't want to fight him, man. He's going to have a rough time. He's having a rough time, and he's going to have a rough time, trying to get fights. Because of stuff like that, because of the politics of the WBC organization. There's no way that should have happened. You got David Avenetian, who got 3 losses. I mean, he's in the top 5. How in the hell can that happen? I mean, I get Virgil Ortiz being in the top 5. He's undefeated too. But he shouldn't be number 1 contender either. He shouldn't be number 1. He shouldn't be next in line to fight for a belt. That should be Jaron Ennis, based on his record, based on who he's fought. Okay? Yeah, people start, different times, but I'm just saying, he fought Sergey Lipinets, who was a champ, who was a good fighter, who is still a good fighter, okay? He got him up out there in 6 rounds. Remember, Sergey Lipinets is the same one that fought Mikey Garcia, who was undefeated and broke Mikey Garcia's jaw. I mentioned this before. Even though Mikey Garcia beat him, it was a close fight. Okay, and Thomas Delermia, ex-champion, who fought champions. Boots got him out of there in 1 round. So, Virgil Ortiz fought Kyle Velasquez, who got stopped by Crawford a few years back, but he hurt Virgil Ortiz. All right? So again, man, listen. Jaron Ennis, man, they're trying to stall him. They're trying to keep him back, man, so he don't get that shot. But it's all right, man. He gonna get the shot anyway. Yo, Boots, you gonna get that shot. They're not gonna be able to run from you forever. They may run now, but eventually, man, they're gonna have to concede. They're gonna have to fight you, man. Okay? So just keep perfecting your craft. Keep doing what you're doing. But the politics in boxing is really horrendous, man. It's ridiculous. This is what turns people off. It's stuff like this. The fans want to see real fights with real fighters. They don't want to see all this back and forth playing games, man, up and down, talking. They don't want to see that. Fans like myself, people that know the game, that know boxing, we want to see fights, man. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see the game plan, okay? So, Jaron Ennis, man, he going to have to hang in there. Hopefully, that thing could get sorted out. He just got to hang in there, man, because his time is going to come. His time is going to come. His time is here now. But they just going to make it a little harder. So only the strong survive, Boots. You know what I mean? Remember that. I'm sure you know that. Your dad know that. He's a vet. He's a boxer. You know what time it is. Y'all from Philly. Yo, only the strong survive, man. You got to hang in there, man. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Keep it pushing, man. Don't give up. Because the politics of boxing, man, will break you down. Make you not want to do anything. Make you want to just give up and say, you know what? Whatever. Nah, man, just hang in there. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't run forever, man. Something's gonna have to happen. That's how God works, man. He gonna make it where this person gonna lose. This person ain't gonna be able to fight. Things is gonna unfold. Things is gonna happen, man. When you're doing the wrong thing for the wrong reason, it's not gonna last. Okay? So I'm just saying, man. This is what boxing has become. There's always been politics in boxing, man, but it's worse now. At least back in the days, man, fighters used to fight each other, man. It wasn't a whole lot of, there was politics with the money and all of that, but yeah. But at least fighters was fighting, man. You saw the fights. You saw the real fighters. You had a couple of duckers here or there, but I'm just saying, for the most part, you saw the fights. Okay? You got to see real fights, man. Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray, them dudes was fighting each other, man. But now, man, it's like, it's duck, duck, goose. You got to chase people. And then when you beating everybody they put in front of you, then they want to play games with your status in the rankings, like they do in the boots. So, that's all I really got for this evening. This is Ennis Corner Boxing 24. Peace and blessings. Be safe. And we'll be back on hopefully a little later. But if not later, definitely tomorrow we'll be back on with something else. A lot of things going on in the boxing world 24/7. And that's why I got the right name, Ennis Corner Boxing 24. All right, so we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna talk about a lot of different things, a lot of other fights, and you know, that's what it is. Okay, peace and blessings.